What was one thing that you wanted to get just right when it came to your animations? Was it your jump shot? Was it like an and one move, a celebration? Like, what was the one thing you wanted in the game now with your signature animations?
I think it's the celebration after the three, the thing we started last year during the year.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the home team. And you take a look at this home team. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. You look at the Celtics. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
And you know what? I think they learned a lot in game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're given.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Here's Duran after the basket by Boston. Over Porzingis. Shots good by Duran. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Dillingham with it. He's picked up by White. And the basket by Prosper.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Collier, that's good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
He had a nice open look right there. Holiday's got 5 now.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
Collier buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game.
Well, unselfish basketball from Drew Holiday. What else would we expect?
Here's Collier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 8 points for him. Celtics trail by 4. Ball's knocked loose. Brown with the bucket.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Here's Phillips. Over Horford. Connects on the 17-footer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Christie. Also, Dillingham out there. Jalen Duren is out there with George. And it's Prosper in at the foursome. Now here's White. Pulls from the top of the key. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And for the Celtics, filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the point. Dillingham is out there with Christie. Then it's George. Then it's Duren. And it's Prosper in at the 4. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
And for the Celtics, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Austin making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Porzingis. Tillman comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's White. And he lays it straight in. White's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Shed, that's good.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's White, and he drives in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, here's Brown. Tillman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Shed, that's good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Tatum, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
It's White on the wing. Here's Brown. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Taking a look at this home squad. They've played their hearts out tonight, trying to take a 2-0 lead in this championship series. We'll see if they can seal the deal in what should be a highly competitive second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 4. They've got Peyton Watson. Jalen Duren is out there with Dillingham. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot. Now Holiday, all sorts of time. No good on the shot.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's White. He has 6. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 9.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Dillingham with the bucket. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is the problem with a big, strong guard like Jrue Holiday. The contact is like it doesn't even exist. He'll finish anyway.
So both teams changing it up here. It's a close game here in Toronto. Here's Collier. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 10.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Brown inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Collier. 10 points for him. Cans the shot from the wing.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Puts it up from 17. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Collier. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Listen, he's streaky, but if he gets hot, you've got to run people at him. Anything you can do to disrupt his rhythm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No coverage that time.
That is off the bounce. Holiday hits the brakes and the shot.
The 15-footer. Misi's shot is good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Celtics trail by 5.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Christie. Over Brown. Connects on the 17-footer. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Leading by 7. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Durant. Collier out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Springer in at the 2 spot.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 10-point game. Here's Brown. Nails the 16-footer. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game. Jaylen Brown finishes beautifully.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now, here's Brown. Nailed from three-point land.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Dillingham's checked in for Collier. Kevin Love's checked in for Boston. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Here's Brown. Shoots it. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Brown. And that's 11 points for Derek White. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Holiday. And the basket is good. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Watson. And it's Brown missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dillingham. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Durant, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
And the shot goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Watson with it. Misses the 3. And so they get the victory here at home. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.